And it's middle of the night. Hey, America, Chef John Ghetto Gourmet, covered with flour. Don't tell my doctor I'm making bread. Cause you know, like that, Thor. Shit. Yeah, my father named me after King Arthur. I found this out after 46 years. Yeah, you guys are way up there. I'm gonna put you down here so you can see what I'm doing. All right, I'm shaping right now. This is oatmeal and toasted sunflower seeds. I'm gonna get a little bit more flour on my hands. I'm gonna show you the shaping method again. See that? All right. Now I'm gonna slow it down. All right. Pushing in the bottom, causing a swell to come out the top. I'm gonna speed it back up because I want to pick up all this extra flour that I dropped. And this is actually a form of kneading too, and especially since my finger's broken, I have to be real careful. And we're gonna take that and go voila, and that goes into our proofer. And then we have our next one here, and this is buckwheat, bread flour, carrots, brown sugar, rye flour, a little bit more bread flour. Okay. I added the yeast to cover, but not the salt. Be real careful with the salt shaker now. It's been dropping big chunks and things, and that just don't work. It ruined one of my last loaves because it dropped a whole bunch of big chunks in there and I couldn't get them out. All right, the warmest water. Add this to the water. Yeah, see, as simple as this for you and me. Oh, I've got a little. I got a little bit of high gluten flour in each one. Every time that you work with like a sticky flour that's low in protein, like the fresh bulgur wheat or the rye, you need to add high gluten flour, or vital gluten as it's called, very high in protein, like 14, 15 on the protein level, where bread flour is usually about 9 to 11, and AP flour is like 5 to 6 on the protein level. Way of finding this out is taking a small amount and adding water to it and seeing how much it absorbs. All book on from a book on Shirley O'Connor, Cookwise, very good book, given to me while I was in college in Baltimore International. And of all the cooking books I've read through my life, from Escoffier to all the books that I've used in culinary classes, this book and outside culinary, kitchen cookbook. For the while there, it was the 90s, man, and everybody was writing cookbooks, right? And now everybody's doggone wild with cooking, right? But see, I was cooking before it became a fame, man. All right. And well, anyways, that book is a really good book. So this being a very sticky dough, I had to add that vital gluten to it, and I want to get it out of here pretty quick. And put. Hey, knock me straight. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna do that. I wonder why I forgot. Shiminy, criminy, criminy, crow. So what I'm doing... what I'm doing now now is I'm making another lamiche in this pan right here. I'm gonna make a swirl, and then we have potluck coming up at Hope Community, and I'm allowed to share my food with my guests. That includes taking it to church and being, loving and sharing with my church. Y'all done, y'all want some of my really good food, man. The one time I made 4 different pizzas, right? One with chicken Alfredo with herbs in the crust, and a barbecue with molasses in that crust with whole wheat. I mean that crust with, and then I made the big classic one where I used the Parmesan and the garlic, my favorite one. And then I made a little cheese one for the kiddos. It was rocking, dude. And who showed up? Like 4 people, 5 people, 6 people. It was in the middle of August. Everybody was out doing stuff. No, there was like 12 people. But when there was a lot of other food, I mean, I come walking in there with this big double bus tub that I have that has lids on it, full of these 4. I used 2 of them were cookie pan pizzas. They're just tightening up really fast, and makes me wonder if I put too much high gluten in here. But it's gonna be a real sticky dough. Ouch! 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 I'll be over in a second. It's so much easier if you have a mixing machine. I got jokes. I need to work out, man. Just having this messed up hand and these bad ribs and this messed up spine. Them cops did me bad, man. I don't know what makes a human being act like that. How was I a threat face down on the ground having a seizure? Other than, oh no, black man on the ground. That's a new one. It's not driving while black. It's black man on ground. Shoot his ass. Get him! The nigga ain't standing. We can make shit up. I'm sorry, that's so wrong of me, America. I'm just come over here and wash this pan. I got laws for you, America, and I don't know, man. As this mantle is upon me, I'm a fool around a little bit, and I'm a joke with, the whole situation. And I'm gonna come out with some stuff that you're gonna be like, wow, did he just say that? And yeah, sometimes it'll be like, wow. But if you put me all together, put all my shows together, you put all my work together, you get one thing. You get a guy who recognizes suffering. You don't get one. You get one thing named Thor. You get a guy named Thor. Chef John, a.k.a. Thor. Thor means something, man. I'm a voice for a lot of people who are dead and gone. I'm a voice for a lot of people who are still suffering today. I'm a voice for the children so they don't have to suffer tomorrow. We've seen too long of this violence on the streets. I keep telling all you little youngins, go out there banging and ganging and doing your thing and ain't going to school and ain't always trying to hustle and be the man. You have no idea, man. No idea why it started, what you're in the middle of, why it's ending. Because we have the highest per capita prison in the world. Because we're killing people like animals. Us, the United States of America. We have the first world, all right, which are the 1%ers. Okay, the 1% rich, they the real first world. They get whatever they want. They live long, you know. Then you get second class world, which is the rest of us fools who think we live in a first class world. And then there's the third class world, which is all these people in America who live in a ghetto and food stamps, and basically 75% of the rest of the world is all ghetto too. Y'all gotta figure this shit out. Seems to me y'all on the top got too much. You know? And the Koch brothers just kind of suddenly disappeared from the game. I was saying, just kind of joking like, why do all this arguing when 2 bullets would handle this shit? But that's not American. You just can't go shooting a motherfucker. Police. But it's like this, man. If you want to dance with the devil, you might have to dance with some of his angels. Okay? And we've been living in hell a lot longer than you have. So don't come. Or we might come. Maybe it's time you fix things. Do you understand? All of us have had enough. Peace up. So let's take this. I go from that, the homeboy said, that's your G-man voice, man. You start talking to people like that, they get all scared, start backing up. I miss the days, man. I gotta get better. Start pumping the real iron again, man. All you guys, what you've seen me do over 4 years, I'm still only at 60%. Look at that grow on that, man. Is that beautiful? That fast, too. The oven's a little hot. The oven is a little hot. Cool that down a little bit. I don't want to kill my yeast. That's what it'll do. If it goes over 110, 100 degrees, start killing your yeast. I've been watching real careful on when I put the boiling water in and how close I've been putting it to the items. And I'd rather soak the inside of the oven twice with boiling water and then wait 10-15 minutes, make my doughs, and then come back and start my proof. Peace. Be back.